Hey Wargamers, welcome to another edition of P and Q. As always, I'm Peter, so there's the P, and the question, which is the Q, comes from Rebecca Gooding. Hello Rebecca. She says, do you think the film Alien based their creature on the Tyranids, given the similarity in the body and head shape, tail, etc.? Well, that's quite an interesting question, actually. Did they or didn't they? Well, here's what I do know, facts-wise. Right, Games Workshop as a company began in 1975. That's when it was founded. So that's when the company was first founded. I used to, when I was a kid at school, I used to love reading the fighting fantasy books. If you've ever heard of them, there's basically like a novel, a story where at a certain part you choose the direction of the story, so you become the hero, as it were, and you get to roll dice and fight monsters and stuff. And it was very, very good, very forward thinking for its time. Anyway, the guys that did those, Steve Jackson and Ian Livingstone, they later went on to form the company Games Workshop. Anyway, it was founded in 1975. Okay, Aliens was released in 1986. I think the first one, Alien, was 79. I'm not sure. So Aliens was released in 1986. Having said that, Warhammer, okay, didn't begin until 1987. Okay, so it's a bit of a tricky one there. And Warhammer Fantasy, and its first edition, wasn't actually a tabletop battle game. It was a role-playing game. Like I say, it was released in 1986. Third edition Warhammer Fantasy was the tabletop version. I don't know anything about second edition, unfortunately. But yeah, it was 1987, and that's also when Warhammer 40,000 was first released. So do I think the film Aliens based their creature on the Tyranids? I don't think so. If anything, possibly was the other way around. I don't know. Here's the thing. I think if the film Aliens based their creature on the Tyranids, I think Games Workshop would have sued them for that by now, for like copyright infringement or something, because that's the kind of company they are. They don't like anybody stealing their ideas or even their photos or anything like that. So I really don't think that's the case. But do I think the Tyranids were based on the Aliens creature? Again, although it's likely, but when the Tyranids were first created, they didn't look like that. I think they've evolved over time, because initially they didn't look so much like the creature in the film Aliens, but they do more so now. Whether that's because the film Aliens is so iconic, it's etched into our minds as the alien. So when these designers design the Tyranid models or whatever, maybe in the back of their minds somewhere, they have this image of what the alien should look like, and possibly that's how it is. But I suppose the short answer to the question is I don't know. Possibly, but I don't know. Sorry, but yeah. So thank you for your question, though, and happy to answer any questions you may have. So thank you very much for that. I've had other questions not posted below. However, if you do want a question answered, just post below in the video below. I'll look at it and I'll get to you next week. But I have had comments about, excuse me, I'm just going to have a sip of my tea here, the similarity between some of the things I do and mini wargaming. But now, I'll just hold that for a moment. This is quite amusing, really. So one of the things which is quite similar, and I know it is the mini Warzone logo. Very similar to mini wargaming. Right. Some of the things I do are similar to mini wargaming, but obviously I'm not in the same league as they are. They're a professional company. It's their business. What I do is just for fun, and I'm an enthusiast. I'm a hobbyist, and yeah, those guys are my idols. So why wouldn't I want to emulate them in certain aspects? As for the logo, well, I like the word mini. And wargaming, war games, mini war games, mini wargaming. I mean, it's already been taken, so you can't have that. But mini Warzone, it is a kind of a mini Warzone when you're playing. I just liked that. It kind of rolled off the tongue quite easily. And the logo, yeah, it's not the same, but it is similar. I grant you that. But come on, guys, let's be honest. I am in no way a threat to mini wargaming whatsoever. In fact, if anything, I promote them. I encourage people to go and check out mini wargaming and sign up for their vault, for their free trial, and then they'll stick around for, well, for a long time, I hope. You know, those guys are the best out there, bar none. And what I'm doing is never going to come anywhere near the professionalism of what those guys do and put out. So yeah, look at my channel as it's just a channel, you know, for beginners by a beginner, basically. And hopefully on our journey together we can learn things together, and yeah, so that's that. Oh, there was another thing, and this revolves around Aliens, not the film. Okay, do I like these alien conspiracy theory video type things that are on YouTube? Do I watch them? Well, first of all, yes, I do watch them. Do I like them? Yeah, I love them. Do I believe them? No, not at all. Not for a second. It's just entertainment. It's good entertainment. Some of them are better, more, well, they're better than others, let's say. I mean, I've seen a lot of them. I mean, the alien autopsy and all that kind of thing, that's just ridiculous. But there are some which border on the, ooh, that could almost be, you know, like questionable there, and they do a good job of it. But at the end of the day, it's just entertainment. But I love it. In fact, I love it so much. Possibly I'll have a few random videos based on those, or on that genre. Who knows? But yeah, I love them. But I don't believe a word of it. No, I'm not saying I don't believe in the possibility of aliens, because yeah, it could be, but nah, the footage that you see, I just don't believe we would have that kind of stuff. And there are channels out there that are putting footage of UFOs and alien contact week after week after week. I just don't think it'd be possible to do it that regularly, not without hoaxing it or making it up. So yeah, there's a lot of people making money out of that kind of thing. But like I say, I just view it as good entertainment, and yeah, that's all it is. So thank you very much for watching. Like I say, any questions, post below. I didn't put my little disclaimer in at the front, which I know is similar to the one Matthew does on Mini Wargaming, but it's right to do it, and I didn't do it this time because I knew I didn't have any questionable questions. Is that the right word? I don't know. Anyway, till next time, this is Peter from Mini Warzone saying happy wargaming, everyone.